Hello everyone, the lovely people over at Pugstorm provided me with an early look at the 1.0 update for Core Keeper. This major update includes 3 new bosses, a redesigned terrain generation system, and a new biome called the Passage, which I wanted to explore today. However, it seems like the devs had other intentions, so let's get into the video. Well, I ran into a problem. It really does seem like we are getting locked out, so I traveled quite a ways into the Azeos wilderness. Because this biome's supposed to be far away from the core, and I would say this right here is pretty far away from the core. So something tells me that the passage is either a lot smaller than I'm thinking, or it's not in the game itself, or in the classic worlds itself. While I was exploring around though, I got to look at some of the new UI changes. So we have a mana bar now. There's also this blue bar around my health. It has 13 out of 13. Now I figured out what that means. So if we go to the backpack here, it gives a magic barrier of 13. And of course also there's 2 new skills. Magic, which seems to mainly do damage with magic, and summoning, which goes for the minions, which makes minions more, well, stronger, I suppose. Then in the soul tab, we finally have some souls for these 3. Now these were the snake dudes that we saw a little while back in the trailer. However, since the passage isn't present, we're gonna have to start a new world. And so our story will be retold, but I am still using the same character because convenience. It seems like the core has been changed as well. Now I'm pretty sure this is already the case in our old world as well. But it seems like the Hive Mother is gone and has been replaced by the Magic Dude. Unsure why, but we're gonna have to defeat him next. Then the core seems to have changed. It has this entire pedestal here. And it is still powered down. Now it would have made a lot of sense if Gome here would have been replaced instead of the Hive Mother, as the Hive Mother actually is part of the clay biome. And then this dude is part of the stone biome, or the ancient ruins, or the stone ruins, or whatever it was called. And then Gulch, or Galarch, is part of the regular biome we're spawning in. But yeah, no, for some reason, Gorm stayed here, because he circles around the place. I don't get why. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Hive Mother next. I suppose we'll figure that out. Anyway, I'm gonna try get myself all the way up towards the passage, and I'll meet you guys along the way if something interesting happens. Now, I am thinking of doing a, proper reset at some point, because I imagine that we're gonna miss out on a bunch of things. However, though, I am quite attached to this character, because I spent so much time with this dude. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see a proper reboot, or just want me to continue with this guy in this world. We'll probably switch in between both of them, because I literally spent hundreds of hours in the other world building that up, so... But on the other hand, we do probably get a better experience if we restart completely. Oh, here he is. And there he goes. That's pretty damn fast. Well, we got worm figures, 2 of them. Nice. We got a cooking pot tub. I guess that's must be either new armor or it's just something I've never seen in my life. This must be new as well because it has minion attack speed. What's this? It's a nice little, This must be one of those player locations, right? This is kind of weird though because it uses Azeos stuff, which is kind of odd because they specifically mentioned while hosting that event that you should use stuff that's available within the biome you want to place it. Now when we go to Azeos, I do want to check out if mine was added as well. So even though I can play this early, I do have a disadvantage of not having access to like a patch note, so I don't really know what's been added as far as some of the items go. Like I know as much as you guys probably do because I have seen the trailers. Alright, Corm, or Grum, or Grunch, or whatever the heck his name was. He goes down. We got the item we want. We got the dude. The dude doesn't really sell anything new. Man, all these explosive walls. I never really had to deal with that before, because those were added way later. Then with these javelin throwing dudes, they weren't in the game there either from when we started the world. And so they never really spawned in our world. But they were added during early access still. Dude, what the fuck is that? I hate those fucking snakes, man. Those are like the only things that kill me in the crystal caves. Now think about it, we should probably head back to the core and see if we can just buy the item that shows the location of this next dude. Oh, interesting. It also seems like we hit the indestructible wall. That's a lot sooner than I thought we were. Maybe they shortened or made the biomes a bit smaller? Also something big, they increased stack sizes, so now we can hold up to 9,999 of wood and scraps. That is a change I love a lot. Okay, let's add this one into it. What do we get? So this is just the same stuff that we already had before. Then let's see, the Gulch Eye. There we go. I just wasted all my ancient gemstones and mechanical parts on more recall idols. I'll get that real quick. I also think we needed a crystal skull as well. So I'll be getting that real quick too. Now something else that I find kind of crazy is this dude is way tougher than the Hive Mother. Alright, how close was I? I mean, I wasn't that far off. Mega Mushroom. Look, there's another one of the potentially player-made locations. Hey, what the fuck is this? Oh, there's like a stone dude. Oh, okay. You make him hit a wall and then he loses the rocks. Interesting. And then here's this one again. A brute sign. I imagine that's just a cosmetic item, right? It actually looks pretty good. I like that. We found what looks like a caveling hideout. But I think either this was already here or something similar to it anyway. The rooms look a bit bigger though than what they used to be. Or maybe this is the dungeon where the boss resides in. That would be pretty sick. Okay, it's a lot bigger, so it definitely is a new structure. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I think the boss is like right in this area. That's a bit cooler though, instead of just a random throne room in the middle of nowhere. They actually have their own little dungeon to traverse. An hourglass ring. Minion lifespan. Ooh, that's actually pretty good for summoning builds. It does seem like though that they just plunked the throne room that they already had like in the middle of this place. Oh, they added some doors though, so now we have to bust in. Then we place that right down there. Let's use some magic on this boy. I'm out of mana. Fantastic. Ah. He just gets killed by the damn tornado. Wow, he didn't even get to do his things. What the heck is this? The ancient or arcane staff? Use the little bullets. Nice. I wonder if we get the same items in here as we did with the Hive Mother. I would imagine so, though. Actually, no, it seems like we get new items here that specifically cater to, well, I would say magic, but oh, I guess the tome is. The original dagger isn't. And then the hologram pod. I think they retextured the core a little because the purple glow, I don't think was there before. Thou must travel far out to the Great Wall and lay your hand upon it to open it. Alright, thanks, mate. So now the painful task of finding the Azael's Wilderness is gonna start. Why specifically the Azael's Wilderness? And that is because I saw in the trailer that the passage was beyond that. Which I suppose is good, because as I said, I want to check out that biome regardless. Alright, before we go to the Azael's Wilderness, let me quickly show you what I made for that competition. So this is the area we're looking for in the Azael's Wilderness. This was, I think, a 20 by something plot. And they specifically requested that you keep it in the theme of the area as well. And that's what I tried to do. So Azael's Wilderness has a lot of these farm locations. And that's what I tried to create. Just a nice little house with some farm plots. The dudes are grilling over here. And it will be another way to get these flowers. But let's see if we can actually find it, or if we're even chosen. And let's lay our hand upon the wall if I can. There we go. You gotta be kidding me, right? We get early access to 1.0, and then this is the message we're gonna get? Such a troll. What the hell? Oh. That's... I'm not sure if that's funny or just sad. I guess that would make sense why we cannot find the passage in the other world, so I just wasted like an hour or two of my life digging for no bloody reason. Right, that does make me wonder though. What did they change about the Hive Mother? Because I imagine there's a reason why they changed it from being the Hive Mother to that fire magic dude. That could be because that is, of course, the whole new big thing with this update as well. Which I imagine is most likely the reason. Waypoint activated. And that's pretty damn close to the portal, but sure. Oh, so that's what this thing in front of the core is. It's a waypoint. They did say they were gonna add that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This one's pretty useless though, but yeah, you get to find these out in the world nowadays. Pretty helpful if you go pretty far. I haven't seen those in the old Azeos either. So I imagine those aren't there. Ooh, this one is pretty. That's pretty nice though. I like this one a lot. Has a little river flowing through it. There's another one of these rock mushrooms. Seem like if you try to hit him before his shell's off, you just get damaged. And he drops giant mushrooms as well. So now that we're in the clay caves, I wonder what disgusting things we're gonna find. It is so sad that we cannot explore beyond this point. I guess it is a good way to stop people like me from spoiling the entire update. Finally, I found the Hive Mother. I guess let's shoot some fireballs at it. Well, it goes a lot slower than I thought, because we ran out of magic. But there we go, Hive Mother down. It looks pretty much the same still. Yeah, we're just not really getting anything from this. Alright. Alright, I think I found something new. Not a minecart, though. I didn't know those were in the game. Now I'm thinking that this could probably be one of those player ones as well, potentially. Although there are enemies here. But yeah, who knows. But it looks pretty neat. That's kind of what I'm digging around for. I also haven't found a single summoning item. Oh man, my armor's starting to break. Alright, I've been exploring around a little bit. Can't really seem to find anything in that biome. I'm quickly gonna take a look around these ruins to see if we can find anything new, and if not, I'll meet you back in the other world. Alright, weirdly enough, I didn't find anything in the Forgotten Ruins. And I had been digging around that for a while. However though, since we aren't gonna have to wait until the actual full release by the looks of it, unlike what I thought, I'll be ending it right here. Again, if you guys would like to see me start completely from scratch with a new character in a new world when the update goes live on the 27th, please leave it in the comments down below. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.